All right, for my next project, I took this off of here. And what that is a water spigot. An old water spigot. It used to have a handle on here. And on the inside of the wall, it has another thing to its shut off. And I'll go down there and show you what I'm talking about. You can see it was connected to this, and this shuts it off. And all these are brass. And that pipe there, this pipe here goes outside. And they have this pipe that goes down in the shower, which when they turn the water off in the wintertime, they would open this up and it would drain all the water out of there, out of that pipe, the one that goes outside, so it won't freeze. But I think it would have just drained out anyways. You know, that's copper, brass too. So what I want to do is put a silk caulk in it. And I tried to get that little pipe, that pipe back there out. That ain't happening. That is not happening. I have to take it apart here, and I was like, well, I'll just take this union apart, take it all apart, take it all down, take that part off, you know, and then measure how far I need one, because you got different sizes, and if I need to put an extension or something on it, I can do that. So let's break this apart, and first you got to turn off the main water, and then break it apart. You don't want water everywhere, and luckily, it's right there. Oh God, jeez. I had it on the wrong part. I think I can hear the water running out of there. That's going to take a little bit. But, yeah, they come in two parts. This union comes in two parts. I had the dang wrench on this side, and I was like, it's on this side. So all the water's draining out of the lines right now. That's probably going to take a while because there's a lot of lines. Oh, that's a lot of corrosion. That's nasty. This doesn't need to be in here. Come on, here we are. Look at the buildup in that sucker. Wow, that's a lot. All right, let that drain out. Now, this is the part I want to take off. So my silk caulk will be about that long, a foot, and hopefully it fits right in there. I can just install it. So let's go get this measured and taken off of there. All right, got my vise. Put that sucker in there. Now I'm not making crack. This is for something else, an experiment I'm doing. This is a silk caulk. This is the thing that it turns off the water inside the house, and it's not filled with water because your faucet, if you don't have one of these things on there, if you have a regular faucet, it freezes in the winter because it shuts off the water right to here. And that's what will crack it. But if the water does crack, you can replace that little part. It'll pop that off. And you can replace that little part instead of replacing the whole darn thing. All right, let me get my pipe wrench and take that off. There it is. There it goes. Put it back up. And take the pipe and go to the old store. So you can use brass pipes for water, but if you use it for water, use galvanized. If you ever want to use pipes, use galvanized pipe. It's the silver pipe. Black pipe or iron pipe is for gas and natural gas and propane. So this is all brass. Oh, I could throw that in my brass. All this is brass, and I could put it back up in there, tighten the union down, and then when I get this new fitting for this, which is that size right there, I'll just buy the right size, put it through the wall, screw it in real tight, and you'll be done. Put some threads on, put some water tape on it. They make special tape for water pipes and gas too. So I'll thread that up and I'll screw it in and we'll show you the next step. All right, folks, I took out the old pipe and I got one, and it just so happened to be that long. And I'm going to put some of this stuff is for water. I'm going to put it around the threads, and It should fit right in there. Yeah, wiggle it in and screw it into the joint and make sure I got it right. And these are better than just having a faucet here because it turns the water off way back here. It's in the house and it's warm and it won't freeze. So that's why you should have this one. They make them in different sizes. So let me put it in there, and I'll wrap it up with, on the inside, I'll wrap it up with tape and just twist it in. All right, I got the tape on it, and now I got a mini pipe wrench on it, tightening it up as tight as I can get that sucker. And now I just have to know if I'm oriented like with the spigot down outside, so I'm gonna have to tighten up as far as I can go and then go outside and see if I got it. If I need to tighten up a little bit more, I'll tighten up a little bit more so it's, you know, the way the direction it's supposed to be, and then I can turn the water back on. But okay, let me go outside and see what I got. Well, I got the wife outside and she'll knock on it and let me know when it's the correct way. I just have to. Why did it? Oh, there. Oh, okay. That's all done. Oh, thank God. All right, now all I have to do is turn on the water main and turn the faucet on here, and it'll turn the water onto that, and then we'll go outside and see what we got. Flush all the gunk out of it. All right, I turned the water on. I turned the main on. It's not leaking downstairs, so all we have to do is turn this on and see what we got. Nothing, huh? Because that's on. All right, but that's the way it's supposed to go. I think the faucet downstairs is like stuck. It wiggles a little bit, but it doesn't totally. So I have to keep working at it. I sprayed some penetrating oil on the stem of it, and I think, let's try it. There we go. Ugh. Blowing out all the crap in there. I'm sure it'll come out a little bit better once that stuff comes loose. So there you go. I'll have to go down there and wiggle it, and it's probably clogged up with so much rust that's not been through them pipes in so long. You can see it's still rusty water. But there you go. After a while, it'll start flowing fine. All right, I went down and tapped on the pipes a few times. I siliconed around it, and it's got some water. It'll clean it. It'll clean out after a while. But I got myself a spigot on this side now, you know, and that'll be awesome for the front. You know, for the front, because then I don't have to drag the hose all the way up here. I can just go right there and boom, I'm done. There you go. Thanks for watching.